I think I'm going somewhere in here.
Take that, guy. Don't go all the way down the road. That'll teach you a lesson. Maybe you'll learn to give way to old people.
I don't get it. What I did to him, I should go after him and ask him. Wait, where are you running away from me? You could have at least apologized to me. We'll just have to go after him and talk about it. Let's see what he's got at home. Wow, that grandpa's a real samurai. He has such beautiful ropes. I think I should steal a couple grand for pushing me. I can't believe I have katanas now. I gotta get out of here before they see me. Thank him for such a gift. Now that I have katanas, I can become a real ninja, but it's boring to train alone, so I have to get Mikey to come with me. I think he'd really like that idea. I hope he's home right now and will open the door for me. Mikey, open up. It's me, JJ.
Hi, JJ. What made you decide to come back so soon? Wait, are those real katanas? No way. Where'd you even find them? They look so cool. I mean, we can be real ninjas now.
That's why I'm here for you. How would you feel about going to ninja school to train? They'll teach us how to use katanas and other weapons that ninjas use. Imagine what you and I would be like. And then no one will want to fight us because we'll be walking murder weapons.
JJ, I literally can't help but accept such an offer. I mean, it would be really cool. Except it's a little sad to leave home and leave all my family here. I think you're going through the same thing. Hey, what if we all go to ninja school together? I think that could be a really fun adventure.
Only some of us will have to keep an eye on the kids because they can get hurt in places like this.
Well, here we are. I think we should go to a more expensive school because it's a better education.
Good afternoon. As our training is very expensive, we make sure that our clients definitely have the money. We know about your family, so you can go ahead. I don't think you'll have any financial problems.
We have money too, honestly. Please let us in.
I'm sorry I can't let you pass. We've been informed that your family is very poor, so find a place you can afford. That's all I have to say. It's time for you to leave.
It's too bad Mikey's family doesn't have as much money as ours. I thought we were going to train together, but they're going to a different school. It'll be interesting to see who ends up stronger. But what's to think? Of course it's us. After all, a good education is better than a cheap one.
Looks like we have to wait for the manager so we can buy a season ticket. Here he is. The service could have been better. Hello, we want to train at your gym. Can you tell me if we have to pay the full amount for the training period at once?
No, you don't have to pay right away. You will only pay after you have decided that you no longer want to train with us. Now you can go to the room where our master is waiting for you.
That's not going anywhere. First, you have to put on a kimono, go to the locker room and change clothes.
Wow, it's just like in Asia. You even have to wear a kimono. I wonder if I'll be able to tie the belt correctly. I'll have to ask the master how I can tie it quickly and correctly. I can't wait to start real training.
That's much better. Now you look more like someone who's ready to train to be a ninja, except you need to carry certain weapons. I saw that you have a katana, but that won't be enough for what I want to teach you. So go to the store and buy some ninja weapons. Trust me, you won't regret spending that kind of money.
I'm a little confused by the fact that you have to buy your own guns at such an expensive gym. Well,
We don't have a lot of money in general, so it was decided to go to a cheap gym. And even if the conditions here are worse, but the most important thing is knowledge, isn't it? So let's go.
Welcome. Who are you people? I thought I told my manager not to take anyone to practice yet. What am I supposed to do with you guys now? Well, since you're here, I'll teach you the art of ninja. But first, you need to go out and buy some weapons for training, because we don't have any here. You can get the cheapest one you want, I don't care.
Are we sure we should be buying guns?
Of course, there's no point in being here without him.
I hear you all right. So we should go out and buy a weapon. Except I don't have much money left, so I'm hoping I can find something on sale.
as far as I know, there's a bandit base around here somewhere. And for some reason, I'm sure they have a lot of weapons and armor. So I don't think they'd be offended if I stole something from them. The most important thing is to sneak into their base and take them by surprise. There are a lot of enemies out there, so if I go in head on, they might kill me. So I have to have a strategic advantage. I think the best solution is to attack them from the rooftop. Good thing I have a harpoon so I can get up there really fast. And I should also throw smoke grenades all over the place. Then they'll be in extreme conditions and won't know what to do. And I'll have extra time to deal with all of them. It's a shame I don't have a machine gun. But if I want to become a ninja, I should learn to fight with a katana and throwing weapons. Well, that's it. I'm definitely not going back. So it's time for me to destroy them all. From the street, it looked like there'd be fewer enemies, but there's a lot of them. What I can't figure out is why I get the feeling they're all fake actors. I mean, you can't have bandits that weak. I've been through a lot, but I feel like I'm fighting with kids. Even with such a big crowd, they can't do anything to me. Meanwhile, I'm killing them with literally 2 punches. Come on, guys, show me what you got. I never thought I'd say that to my opponents, but this is really kind of kindergarten. If I'd have known, I'd have come in the front door. Although maybe then they'd have had time to draw their firearms. Then my skills wouldn't have helped because I couldn't cut through bullets like in the movies. Well, I had already dealt with them anyway, which meant I had to get to the room with their hiding place. Something tells me it's going to be a long way to get there. They're a big gang, which means they're protecting everything they've stolen. As I thought, they are very well prepared for such occasions. I can't believe they had the resources to build an entire maze of lasers. They're so expensive. I don't think I'd have the money to do something like that. On the other hand, they steal money from banks all the time. So it makes sense that they spend a lot of money on their defense, but also to protect what they've stolen. I just don't understand how they could lose to me alone. What happens when the master teaches me everything he knows? I think I'll be invincible then. And to be honest, I'm getting tired of going through their labyrinths. Do they also go through such a long way every time to add to their collection? There's got to be some secret passage or mechanism that deactivates all the traps, but I'm gonna spend too much time trying to find it, and something tells me I'm almost there. So it won't be long before I can steal from the thieves, as ridiculous as that sounds. Here I am, which means it's time to take everything they have. I think these swords are top quality because they wouldn't keep them here. There's also some really cool kimonos and a whole bunch of jewelry. I think I'll take those too, because I'll have to make up for the cost of training at this gym. Let's just say it'll be a nice bonus for being able to get in here and take out all the enemies. It'll be less work for the police and more money for me. It's time for me to go back to the dojo. I think my family is waiting for me. I want to see them.
So, I got a tip that a very famous karateka is locked up in this prison. He also knows some very interesting information, so I just can't help but release him from here. Who knows? Maybe he can tell me where I can get some cool weapons or money. There's just one thing that's been bugging me. How did he end up in jail in the first place? I mean, he's not supposed to be a bad person because he studied under my master. Then again, I can't really know what happened to him, which means all I can do now is trust my gut and set this guy free. How am I supposed to help him out? Doesn't seem like an easy job. Although it won't be hard for me, because I have a small drill that I can use to get to this karate kid in seconds. But I'll have to be on the lookout for him, because I don't know what he can do to me. And if he decides to attack me, he's gonna get hit in the face with the drill in a second. But I just keep believing in the best. I'm gonna have to get out of here and go check on my family. I feel like they've missed me already. Well, that's it. I managed to get in. I have to admit, it's pretty cozy. Except for the fact that it's also prison-y. Looks like this is the guy I'm looking for. Hey you, I'm here to set you free. He's kind of weird, to be honest. Apparently being in here is taking a toll on his emotional state.
Thank you so much for coming to set me free. I knew someone would rescue me sooner or later, and I realized you couldn't do it for nothing. So here are the coordinates to the secret lab.
Wow, a secret lab? I feel like I should check out what they're doing in there anyway. I wish I was lucky enough to steal a modern ninja costume from there. I read they're so cool they can make the wearer invisible, and I want a laser katana.
Well, I finally made it to our training site. I can't wait to show everyone what I've got. I think even our master will be shocked. The key is to pretend that I got it all legally because he might call the police. Hey everybody, I'm back.
You're finally back. We were so worried about you. We were beginning to think you'd been captured. Wow, what a beautiful kimono you brought us. Thank you so much. You got the katanas too. You must have spent a lot of money, huh?
I see you've done well in your assignments. You were able to bring your family kimonos and katanas of the highest quality quite quickly. So now we can begin our hellish training. I'll tell you right away, it's going to be very hard because my training system is aimed at making you real masters. So if you're ready, we'll get started right away.
Don't worry, Uncle Coach. We can definitely handle your workouts. We actually blew up an entire base with dynamite once, so it's nothing to us.
I'm sorry, he was joking.
According to the coordinates the Karate Kid gave me, I'm already there. Except I don't see any lab. It's probably hidden down there somewhere. There's a reason it's classified. I'm getting chills wondering what secrets they're hiding down there. I realize that there will probably be enemies and scientists who will try to kill me, but they didn't take into account the fact that when I'm really interested in something, there's no stopping me. So I suggest you think twice before you attack me. I may not have a proper weapon, but I don't need one, because the only way I can kill you all is with my katana. It's wooden, but in the right hands, it can cut through stone, so you don't stand a chance against me. All you have to do is come to me, take it from me and die. That's all you're capable of. But what do I want from scientists? They're always in their labs eating junk food. If I'd known you were so weak, I wouldn't have bothered. So I suggest you tell me what you're doing and get out of my way. Wow, even here there's a lot of them. They could be a bit of a problem for me, but they'd have to have sticks or something. Although something tells me they don't know how to use them either. All they can do is mix one component with another. But I don't think they are useless, because such harmless scientists can create biological weapons from which no one can escape. So it's a good thing I've decided to kill them all. They may be from some dubious organization that wants to destroy the world. I may not realize it yet, but I'm actually saving the world right now. I'll have to find out more about this lab later. That's it. I'm completely done with the scientists, which means we can collect notes now. I wonder how many there are. I should have let at least one of them live to tell me everything, but I didn't. Oh, well, I can figure it out on my own. Just give me some time. Really, if there was a live journal here, we'd be much faster, because he already has an eye for this kind of thing. So, there are only 4 books in total, which means I don't have a lot to decide. I just hope the examples inside aren't complicated, because I'm really bad at math. I mean, my mom used to tell me to study hard, and instead, I was playing on my cell phone. And I was lucky though, because the examples here are very simple. I would never do that if I were them, because anybody can get the password. Come on, Mikey, you can do it. I remember the first time I had to figure out a password this way, I spent hours in those books. Since then, my results have gone up a lot. So now I have to keep up the good work. It worked. It's all mine now. It's time to go back. It was very hard, but I made it back. And not empty-handed. I have to get back to my family and give them the equipment, and then we can finally start practicing, because it's been so long and we haven't started anything. Hey everybody, I'm finally back, and I've got some presents for you guys.
Look who's back. To be honest, I thought you'd been captured and held hostage, but by some miracle you managed to get out. Well, congratulations. To think you brought a kimono for your family, which means we can start our full training now. Believe me, afterward, you'll be begging for someone to kill you. But I won't let you leave my dojo until you're masters, so get ready.
Mikey, are you sure this is the master we should be training with? Something tells me he's not going to let us get away with it. On the bright side, it'll be good for us, because if we can withstand his training, we're going to be badass ninjas. So yeah, we're going to stay and do whatever he tells us to do.
Okay, that's it, all talk aside. I'm the only one allowed to talk now. And you have the right to say yes, master, nothing more. Is that clear to you?
Well, that's it. Our training is finally over. We are now real ninjas. Look at that. Mikey and his family finished training at the same time as us. Hey, Mikey, how's it going in there? We just made the strongest ninjas on the planet.
I don't know how you've been trained, but it doesn't look good, because you're barely tired at all. But we really wanted to die from what we were told to do, so I think our training will be better. Anyway, we were all able to get a lot stronger. So I say we get out of here. We can still show off our super skills right here in the city. Now we're gonna play ninjas!
It's so cool to have real ninja skills. I don't think regular people could be that good with a harpoon. There are so many variables to consider, from mass to leg support to body position in the air, but we've been trained to do all that. So now we're like the ultimate superheroes. I don't know who to compare us to. Yeah, we're like Spider-Man. We're not as strong as him, but neither Mikey nor I are as fast as him. It was a little dangerous. Still, I shouldn't forget that we're just regular people, which means that one mistake and we could just as easily die. But I have little faith in that, because I've developed my skills to the point where they're instinctual. That's why I'm sure I can't fall from that height. My hands will just automatically release and grab the harpoon. Okay, we can have fun like this for a long time, but is this exactly what I want? I'd actually like to try my skills in a real situation where someone's life is on the line. There's a reason we've been practicing so hard. I want to help people. Time for me to get back to Mikey and the others to suggest they take a little walk around the neighborhood. Something tells me we're gonna find someone who really needs our help, and then Mikey and I can go out on our own.
JJ, wait! Is it me, or is there someone crying? I was right. There's a mugger trying to hurt a girl. We're not gonna let this go. Let's show this thief what it means to break the law in this town.
Hey, you, come here.
What do you even want from me? You can just go on your way and ignore it. You'd know how many people I've robbed in this alley. And then you show up today. And you're so strong. Where did you two come from?
You're fighting two karate fighters, and I think you should have realized by now that we can barely feel your punches. So my advice to you is to run away from us before it's too late and think about your behavior.
Guys, thank you so much. I didn't know what to do because he said he would kill me if I screamed or tried to run away. And then you guys came. You guys are my heroes now. How can I ever thank you?
Come on, we don't want anything from you. We just did what anyone in this world should do when they see a situation like this.
Did you see how badly we beat him up? It was just the two of us, but we could have beaten him on our own.
We're finally home. To be honest, I'm really tired, so I want to take a bath and just lie down for a while.
I agree with you. It's been a hell of a couple days.
Surprise? Welcome back, our favorite heroes. We were told that you defeated a robber and saved a girl's life. We're very proud of you and want to give you that cake. Let's all sit down and have some tea. We can discuss our adventure.
Thank you all so much. We wouldn't have thought you guys would throw us a party. What great families we have, don't we, Mikey? Now I suggest we all hurry up and get to the table because I'm so hungry I could eat this cake all by myself.